There goes my wife and kid. Dropped off here at the local parking area, close to the house. There they go. Because I got to go back to work. It's, of course, midweek. It was really nice because I was home, Sunday. And then I left back out Monday morning, went out to Texas, come back, left out Tuesday morning, went out to Texas, come back. So I was really happy about that because I was able to spend the night at the house 2 more nights in a row, and that was just awesome. It doesn't happen like that all the time, but when it does, I'm really happy about that. So now it's Wednesday. I think I'm going to get a load going to Chicago, and I'll be going up there and then coming back. And then this weekend, I think we're going to Magic Springs. I'm trying to work it out to where I might actually start to be able to touch the Ranger for an hour or 2 on the weekends. I think that's what I'm really wanting to do, so I can, do one little thing. Because I started thinking about it. I don't have to do the cross members first. There's so many things I can do right now that we have the little parts for. And that, I can work on, let's say, a radio. I can work on the buttons for the steering wheel. I could do a video on that. I could work on fixing the headlights, all that kind of stuff to be able to get the truck more in working order. That way, when I do get it done, getting the bags and the cross members and all that done, it's boom, ready to drive. I don't have to worry about what's going on. Hell, I could do the fuel tank. I overwhelm myself. You ever do that? You've got so many things you need to do that you don't know where to start. You don't know what to do. And you overwhelm yourself and it becomes more of a problem. That's what you need not do to yourself. Don't make it more of a problem. That's what I was doing. So try to learn from my mistake right now that moving forward doesn't mean exactly in order. I mean, take our lives, for example. Moving forward should be get a job, get a house, get a kid, and then live your life in that house. It didn't work out that way. We had a kid. I got married. She got married. We both ended up with different houses. Then eventually we both got divorces. We both ended up back together. We ended up in a house. We ended up over in a house that we thought we were going to buy. That was going to be it. That was what we were going to live our lives in. We were building memories there. And then all of a sudden, shit happens. If it was our house and we were already buying it, we would have had all that stuff fixed. The insurance would have been in our name already. We could have had the roof done. We could have had, other things that needed to get fixed. The plumbing, was a problem. The AC, we could have went out and financed an AC instead of a golf cart. So that happens. Now we're in a mobile home park or an RV park. Now it's turning more into an RV park, and we got to make that work. So we're gonna do it. Not everything happens in order. So again, with the mini truck, I can't look at it as a list of shit that I have to do in order to be able to make it. I guess my biggest thing was I was trying to do it so that we could drive the truck to Slamley. Well, we probably aren't even going to go to Slamley. We may not go to Sparks. Wow, that's a big one, right? It's just the point that we need to prioritize our lives. And what do we need? We need a house. I guess we don't need a house, but we'd like to have a house on a smaller piece of land, almost like what we had, but set up more for easier maintenance. So, yeah, that's, if we don't go to those shows, one of the shows we usually spend close to $500. The other show we usually, Sparks, I'm saying there's other guys that I know that go there and they don't spend this much money, but they go and spend, $100, and we spend like $1,000 when we go. You know, we treat it as a full vacation. That's why we spend that much money. So, but looking out, I mean, this is my life here, and this is what's paying for all that. Well, why am I going to do this, sacrifice my time with my family and my life, if I'm not going to move forward? If all I'm going to do is think about that mini truck. Well, I'm up here by Chicago now. But in the end, your job is what pays for everything that you do. So you have to do that. Make it worth it. I'm out here walking April. Lightning all around us. Hopefully I can catch some while I'm doing this video. It's mainly just a light show, flashing all over the place. So anyway, that's pretty much the thought for this week. For the midweek video, I gotta get this uploaded pretty quick. It's already going on 9:30 now. So it's gonna be a middle of the night kind of a thing. She's walking all over the place. Okay, come on, let's go back to the truck. She's like, we need to get out of here. I really appreciate you guys sticking around, listening to all my problems and how I deal with them, you know? So coming up this weekend, basically, I think I'm trying to sell a few more things. I'm trying to sell the little trailer. I am going to actually sell the golf cart. And there's other things I know I can sell. So I need to get rid of other things so we can get other things paid down. My wife's talking to me about going back to RN school. That would be kind of tight right now. I don't know. We're trying to work that out. Which that's another reason we'd have to get things paid down. If we get things paid down and she can go to RN school, then that's going to push back getting a house. Because getting a house would end up costing a little bit more than what we're doing now. Or it could cost less if we were to get a small house. But if we got a small house, we would get a small house, we'd put it on land, she'd end up getting double pay after becoming an RN, and there's no way we would end up staying in there. So we might as well just stay in the camper all the way until she completes RN, and then we can get a house. But it's like one step keeps coming into place before we can get to the end. But such is life. I mean, if that happens, we could just trade the camper in on a bigger camper, get a bigger truck to pull the camper, and that would be great. So, I don't know. We'll see. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Thumbs up for, I don't know, just making things work. And comment at the bottom. I'm going to make sure the comments are on. For some reason, some of the comments have been turning off. But we'll see you guys in the next video. Later.